How to Read People, 2 Manuscript, Influence Human Behavior, and Dark Psychology and How to Read People. Written by Steve Day. Narrated by Shawntay Fields and Russell Newton.
How to Read People, the complete psychology guide to analyzing people, reading body language, and persuading, manipulating, and understanding how to influence human behavior. Written by Steve Day, narrated by Russell Newton. Introduction. Manipulation and persuasion come naturally for some people, while for others it must be worked on. Have you ever met someone who you can just never say no to? Their words and manner of talking just somehow seduce and persuade you. Well, now you can be that person too. In this book, I will teach you the techniques and strategies on how to get people to listen to you and to get them to do what you want them to do. You'll be surprised to learn that we all have it in us to get others to do what we want them to do. However, in some people, this ability remains dormant or undeveloped, while in others, it blooms to its fullest potential. This book will give you methods you can use to manipulate and persuade others to behave in the way you want them to do. This is not magic. This is not a miracle worker. Rather, this is showing you how you can read people and connect to them and persuade them to do what you want. This book was written with the specific purpose of helping you understand what manipulation and persuasion are, the power they retain, and how you can acquire and use them. It's not the easiest thing in the world, and there are certainly fortunate people who were born with the gift of manipulation and persuasion, but that doesn't mean that you can't catch up. Anyone can learn the fine art of manipulation and persuasion, and even go further into the controversial territories of influence and mind control. You just need to go through the process, step by step, and learn how. Luckily, this guide is here to help you out, and teach you everything you need to know, with explanations, specific techniques, and practical applications of your persuasive powers. Don't wait 1 minute longer to put your skill into practice. Start learning how to improve your manipulation and persuasive skills now. Chapter 1. The Basics of Human Psychology for Any Beginner. The human mind is a far-reaching place. It holds so many thoughts, emotions, secrets, and expressions, it would be literally impossible to read them all the time. But if you understand the basics of the human mind, then you aren't going to have a problem when it comes to reading people. As you're learning about body language and how it relates to the mind, you're going to end up in the field of psychology. Although this seems to be daunting at first, once you have an understanding of what this is, you're going to see that it isn't all that scary after all. Psychology is a study of the combination of the human mind and behavior. This may sound surprising to you, but the mind and the behavior of a person are two different things, and they can be studied together or separately. A person who is studying the human mind may run across behaviors, and a person who is studying certain behaviors is certainly going to cross into the realm of the human mind. As someone who is learning about the body language and minds of people, you're reading the combination of the mind and action. You want to know why people do what they do and how they're feeling. You're going to learn this by what you see them doing. Psychology seeks to explain and influence behaviors. As a psychologist yourself, whether that be someone with an actual certificate or someone who enjoys hobby studies, you're going to notice that you spend an awful lot of time picking apart a person's behavior. There is a fine line between normal behavior and a different personality. You can make educated guesses on how someone is going to react, but you're going to have to factor in their personality as well. This is something that sounds very daunting when you're at the beginning of it, but the better you get at it, the faster you're going to be able to analyze people. It won't take long before you're able to make accurate guesses on what they are going to do next, and you're going to find that you're right much of the time. This is when you're going to be able to change what you're doing or saying to get them to feel a certain way, or to get them to come to your point of view. You're going to have to become a mini psychologist, but you're going to become a master at reading people. Each day is always different from the other.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?